Hello, friends. Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, I got my pal Dave,
Greetings.
and it's Scotty Karate time. Scotty Karate and its Bourbon Barrel Aged brother are 9.75% Scotch ales from Dark Horse Brewing Company in Marshall, Michigan. For an idea of where Marshall, Michigan is, it's on I-94 just between Jackson and Kalamazoo. So this is the first Scotch ale that I'm reviewing for the channel, and because I'm pulling double duty, and these are two variations on Scotty Karate as Scotch ale, and they're pretty strong, I figured I'd use some help. Got my pal Dave here.
Greetings.
And you might notice a bit of a change of scenery from the normal set.
We're in my basement.
Yeah, we're in Dave's basement, and makes my hovel, where I usually record videos, look like a big pile of crap.
A lot of time and money was spent on this basement, so that's why we're recording here this week.
Yep. So Scotch ales are sometimes also known as wee heavies. They are similar to pale ales, but they go through a little bit of a longer boil of the wort to caramelize it. It usually results in a darker, deep copper color or a brown. And they're usually a little bit fuller bodied and sweeter, or have a little bit of a tea taste to them. If you've ever had a Founder's Dirty Bastard or what?
Backwards Bastards?
Backwoods, whatever. They're really good examples, and they're both Scotch ales from Michigan. So, Dave, what do you think? Should we just crack these open instead of talking about it?
Let's do it.
He's got his own handy-dandy bottle opener, which is a lot cooler than mine. Looks like a bit of a wrench. Craftsman wrench. This is the Bourbon Barrel Aged one. And you'll notice, just real quick, the labels are a little bit different. The Scotty Karate is kind of looks, I don't know if you can see that. You'll be able to see it in the little screenshot that I post. It kind of looks like he's riding a rat rod, like a little bit of a hot rod. And the Bourbon Barrel one, this one there's not much color to it. It's just kind of a drawing on some crazy colors. And this one's the same kind of color scheme, but Scotty here, I'm guessing Scotty Karate, he's got a lot more detail. It's a lot more vivid, like he's on an acid trip or something. So how are we going to differentiate which one's which? We're going to pour the Bourbon Barrel first.
Yeah, we'll do these in the monkey rum glasses with the little monkeys on it.
All right.
There you go.
Pours a nice head. I can smell this, right without even.
Yeah.
Didn't even have to put it up to my nose, and my sense of smell isn't awesome.
Good caramel color.
Yeah.
I think I got a little more than you.
Yeah, a little bit. You'll be a little bit more inebriated than I will, but so it's a little dark. It's brown, like I said, or copper color. You can smell that sweetness of the bourbon.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, that's surprisingly smooth. I didn't expect that.
Yeah, it is. You can taste the bourbon, and you can taste a little bit of the Scotch ale through it, but it's really smooth. It's sweet.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've had a regular Scotty Karate, so I don't quite remember what it's like. But this is fantastic.
And it's gonna be really interesting to kind of see the difference here. Yeah, like I said, 9.75%. That doesn't taste like 9.75%.
No, not a typical bourbon barrel taste as far as getting the alcohol taste. You really do taste the beer.
It's got a little bit of a spiciness to it. I don't really taste much malt. I want to leave a couple swallows to kind of compare. But so we're gonna open now the this is a guest artist that designed this label. James Mestamaker from Austin, Texas. So let's crack this one open and we'll see. We'll get a little bit of a difference before we get,
Too wasted on the bourbon barrel. So Sean gets the Dark Horse glass fitting.
Yeah, and while Dave's pouring that, Dark Horse is one of my favorite breweries just because it's really eclectic. It's just outside of Marshall. You kind of go through this real small downtown area of Marshall, and just south, you start to think like, okay, I thought Dark Horse was supposed to be here. And then you hit this place. It looks like this compound. You can drink, you can have, obviously Dark Horse beer there. They have a big, like a tree house behind it. You can get good food. I had, when I was there recently, I had a pizza or like a calzone that was really good. They have all their beer, their Mug Club mugs hanging from the ceiling. It's really an iconic kind of setting. I took a picture and put it on Instagram there, and it was like, I sent it to a friend and he was like, oh, you're at Dark Horse. It's instantly recognizable. You can go to their general store and get some beer making gear, or you can buy a t-shirt or these pint glasses, coasters, normal stuff. You could even get a tattoo.
Hey, why not? Get a Dark Horse tattoo while you're there.
They probably recommend that you get the tattoo first, because I don't think they'll tattoo you if you're drunk and you show up. But
no, it's definitely a family-friendly place, so you can take your kids out back. They have music venues from time to time. Good place to drink in the summer, but also in the winter too.
And they just had like a crayfish boil or something like 2 weekends ago. I think the weekend before Father's Day.
Only in Marshall.
There you go. All right. So now that we got these poured, let's give it a little smell. Still has that spiciness of it, but I don't smell so much of the bourbon kind of barrel aging.
No, you don't get the same smell you do when you open the bourbon barrel.
And this is like spicier.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the bourbon barrel. The bourbon taste kind of drowns out the spiciness, but that's... Yeah, this is more of a traditional Scotch ale, clearly. But very similar color. I don't know if you can really tell. More in Sean's glass than mine. Yeah, it's you get the kind of spiciness. You taste the malt a little bit more in this one. It's not super hoppy either way. I don't find it super hoppy. No. I don't know what you think.
I think if I had my druthers, I would definitely go with the bourbon barrel.
Yeah, they're similar, but they're really, they're different enough that it warrants a purchase of either, if you haven't had either. I don't know. I think for the spiciness of it, I might say go with the regular, but either one, they're both really good. Yeah, bourbon barrels are pretty popular these days, so everybody's doing it. And this is definitely one of those where they've taken their regular one and done a bourbon barrel and done a great job. Kind of amped it up. Yeah. And it's weird because usually when they do bourbon barrel, you usually see the ABV spike up. And that's, these are listed on their site and on the four, they come in 4-packs. They're both 9.75%, crazily enough. Yeah, but that's really good. I could go with either of these and be perfectly satisfied. Yeah. Yeah, you get the Scotty Karate Scotch ale taste from both. Yeah. And a little hint of bourbon barrel from the other. Yeah, they're both really good. So anyway, that's Scotty Karate, both the bourbon barrel and the normal variety. See those bottles one more time. Normal bourbon barrel. So if you like what I'm doing here, you like what we're doing on the channel, let me know in the comment below if you have any kind of beers that you think I should try that are similar to these, or you think I'm totally off base and you think that there's something else that's a better example of the style, let me know. And be sure to like and subscribe to the comments. Well, not to the comments, but to the channel below. You can like the comments as well. You can like all the comments you want. I think YouTube lets you do that now. And what I'm thinking is if Dave wants to be a regular or a semi-regular on the channel, he has to grow a beard. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Because all these guys that, me included, that do these beer reviews, like most of them have beards. There's some women that do them. I think they have beards too. So I can grow my goatee out. It just might be kind of white. I think that he should grow it out even if it looks like a Beavis and Butthead, like he shaved his body hair to paste it on his face. Yeah, it would look like glued hair. That'd probably be about it. So if you think that Dave should grow a beard, let me know that in the comments below too. And don't like that comment. Please don't. So other than that, be sure to check out my Instagram. I take pictures and post pictures of my beer hauls, my weekend beers that I have that I don't necessarily do reviews on. And I don't always post them all to YouTube, but I do post most of I'd say 90% of the beers that I try, besides the Molson Canadian that I had earlier today, get posted on Instagram. You can also check out my blog at drafttherapy.com, where I mostly post these videos, and I post brewery reviews of breweries mostly around Michigan. I have done one in Florida in Lakeland. And be sure to check out my Facebook page, where I'll post some sneak peeks of some of the beers that I'm going to review, some little video graphic stuff that I do. And you can find the links to Instagram, to the Facebook page, and my blog all in the details, the description below this video. And I guess now that I have that off my chest, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy.
I'm Dave.
And remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for visiting.
Thanks.
Cheers.
Cheers. Delish.